Hi guys, so for today's vlog, we are back for Liam's 10-month update. Can you guys seriously believe it? And I know that I say this like every single time, but I just cannot believe how fast he has grown up. I mean, yes, I know he's only 10 months, but still, I just feel like time is flying by. I just don't know where all the time went. So I'm going to start off with his physical changes as of like what he has learned to do in the past month. He now pulls himself up on like against couches and like any type of furniture and walks against them, or even people. He has learned to wave like this. I mean, before he could wave like this, but now he has learned to wave like this. He has learned to open cupboard doors. On our TV stand on each side there is a cupboard door, and I actually bought like childproof locks for it, but I haven't gotten a chance, and Justin hasn't gotten a chance either to put them on there. You want a tree out there? But yeah, we do have them for it, but he can open up the doors like no tomorrow. He just opens and closes them like crazy. Liam also has 4 teeth now, like 4. He has 2 on the bottom and then 2 on top. I have tried really hard to get pictures of him and his little dorky teeth, but he will not let me get a picture of him. He just does not want those babies seen on camera. And so I have yet to get a picture of him. But he does have 4 teeth, and he does bite, and he bites hard. Whenever he breastfeeds, he does bite hard. He is still in a 12-month size clothes. The shirts fit him really nice. The flannels, this is a 12-month. I mean, this one fits him pretty good, but a lot of them, the sleeves are a little bit too short, and the pants fit him great. They fit him great. He is still in a size 3 shoe, but depending on what size shoes he wears, he can wear a size 4. And he is still in a size 3 diaper. I have not noticed any allergies to anything so far with him, which hopefully he doesn't, because I had really hard time with allergies because like I just had horrible luck. And I would be pretty much like allergic to everything, that I would just break out constantly in rashes from it. Another thing that he has started doing is if Justin is in the room, like this is just random, but like if Justin is in the room and Justin is trying to take care of him, he will cry for mama. And if I am sitting there trying to take care of him or changing his diaper, he will cry for dada. And mama. Mama. You say Lila. Lila. Yes, and he can say Lila. He can say quite a few words. Like, I call like the boobs, I call them Baba. And he will, yep, he'll say Baba. He says Dada. You say Dada. 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 Oh, thank you. I love that. Dada. Dada. Mama. Mama. Yeah, he says Mama, Lala for Lila. Lala. Lala. Where's Lala? He loves her. Those two are madly in love with each other. And he says Dada. I've been working on him saying other things, but he really doesn't. He can clap. He can give high fives. He can wave still. He, like on select days, I mean, some days he'll do it and some days he won't. And another thing that I've noticed is he's more in depth with his toys. He will actually like sit down and actually play with them now and actually look at them and see what they are, rather than just like sitting there and chewing on them like he used to. He just recently has started to kind of do that. And if they make noise, he'll actually sit there and push the buttons, which he never used to do. His favorite toy is definitely the screwdriver that he has. It's like a Mickey Mouse tool. It's like a screwdriver. He got it with the Christmas set that my sister had gotten for him for Christmas. And he is obsessed with it. And that and his little toy hammer, I mean, he carried that around for probably like a week straight, the little hammer. He would bring it to work with us. He would want it in the car. He'd want it if he was sitting in his car seat. Like if we were walking to a store, he would want it in his hand. If he didn't have it in his hand, he would sit there and scream. The last time I weighed him, he weighed 22 pounds. I just did that on our scale at home because he hasn't had any appointments lately, but he did weigh 22 pounds. I did weigh him with his diaper and his onesie and his pants on, so obviously like that weight should have been deducted off, but I don't even know how much that weighed, you know. I have no idea how tall he is. He will not let me measure how tall he is. I think that at his last checkup he was like 28 3/4 inches tall. He does have a favorite show, and I think his favorite show is Blue's Clues, just because that, or like the Robots movie, just because whenever that is on, he'll actually sit and intently watch that, like stare at the TV, and he won't do that for any other show. Next I want to talk about his sleeping habits. Liam has been sleeping in his room for quite a while now. I'm not sure if he actually started this before he turned 9 months. I don't think so. I think it was just right after he turned 9 months that I started putting him in his own bedroom, and he actually has slept literally almost like all but I think one night in his room. He sleeps in there really, really well. He does sleep in his pack and play. He will not sleep in his crib. I don't know why, but I think it's because like the mattress is like, it's a new mattress or whatever, but like the plastic covering that's on it, like the mattress itself makes noise, and so I think it wakes him up. But in his pack and play I have blankets down, so I'm not really sure, you know, and he just won't sleep in that at night. I mean, he'll take little naps in it, like on the weekends and stuff, or if we get home from work early and I pop him in there, but he just will not sleep in that crib at night. But yes, he does sleep in his own room. He does sleep through the night for the most part. I mean, at least like 4 or 5 times a week. He does wake up just like once in the middle of the night and wants to breastfeed, or just like even just wants me to rock him. And he goes to bed at, like, I know how bad this is, but he doesn't go to bed till like 9:30 every single night, and he gets up at like 7:30ish, depending on what he is doing. Okay, since he just did that, I'm gonna move on to eating habits. Eating habits, he has, for his whole life, like, although it's only been like 10 months, but I mean still, for his whole life he has not been a picky eater by any means, but lately he has become a very, very picky eater. Whereas before, like, you could stick anything in front of him and he would eat it. Like, you could have stuck this in front of him, he would have scarfed it down. He loved food. But recently, it was actually just like a few days after I made his 8/9 month update, that he started not wanting to eat everything that he had before. And so he will not eat peas, he will not eat beans, he'll rarely eat squash. I mean, he really likes baby food, but you gotta kind of like catch him at the right time. He used to love eggs. People say you're not supposed to give him eggs, but I mean, he used to eat eggs at breakfast on Sunday mornings, because we always go out to breakfast on Sunday mornings. And he used to eat eggs. He won't anymore. He loves toast. He won't eat fruit, which is kind of funny because his actual biological dad hated watermelon and cantaloupe, and he is the same way. And if he does eat it, he'll just suck the juice out of it and then spit it out. Or like a grape, I'll cut up a grape, or like bite off a little chunk for him, give it to him, and he will just like suck on it, get all the juice out, like run it around in his mouth, and then he'll spit it out. Or his favorite thing, like if you put it in his mouth, he will like roll his tongue like and spit it out. He is still breastfed also. I do plan on making a video of how long I plan to breastfeed and my breastfeeding experience, like maybe after this one, but if not, like today, probably tomorrow. Just about his and my breastfeeding experience and the struggles that I went through and how I went through them almost and have made it this far and how long I intend to breastfeed. So keep an eye out for that video and watch that. Eat this one, you eat the last one. That is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this vlog and stay tuned for our breastfeeding update and just overall experience. If you guys would like to see any more videos or have any suggestions for me to do for videos or any fun things, definitely put them in the comments below because I would love to make videos for you guys. Thanks guys, bye. Oh my gosh, I just can't talk today. I'm just can't talk today. Oh.